Hi everybody, today I'm going to talk about the Pizzacraft PizzaQue pizza oven. This is a portable outdoor pizza oven, and it really is pretty portable. So I'll talk about it, I'll tell you what the pluses, what the minuses are. Now this oven comes by default with a connector to one of these big tanks. I think this is a 25-pounder. So that's something that's kind of confusing. You know, it's an outdoor portable pizza oven, yet it goes to one of those big canisters that are not too portable. On the other hand, it's actually better because this consumes a lot of gas, and you really don't want to change those little canisters every few times you make pizza. There is some assembly required. These stands are not attached. This knob is not attached, including the regulator part that you have to assemble with these two screws there. I'm gonna disassemble this and show you the bottom, because there's one trick to getting the pilot light working. I couldn't figure out why my starter light doesn't work, but there's a trick to it, and the manual is horrible. Whoever wrote the manual should find a different job, because instead of just doing a 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, it was convoluted, no real good pictures. But anyway, I digress. This pizza oven comes in two models: the PC6500, which is this one, and the PC6000, which MSRP wise is about $30 difference, but market street price is about $150 difference in price. I'm not sure why. Like on Amazon, the PC6000 is $210, and this one is, I believe it was $114. The only real difference that I could find between the two of them is that the stand on the more expensive one is made out of either plastic or rubber. This oven is built from two main pieces: the lid, which is this, and as you can see, there's right here, there's the thermometer sticking out right there. There's the two-piece pizza stones. They're kind of light. And by the way, I wish that the lid had handles with that while you're baking you can lift it, put it aside, clean the stone really quick, easily, instead of having to deal with this little gap here. But they didn't do it. I'm not sure why. It could have been so easy. Maybe because of how hot it gets. Anyway, so the stone is made out of two pieces: top piece and a bottom piece. It even says lower on it. Then you got the heat element here, which is circular, and you can see that there's the starter right there. Let me start the gas and you can see the flame. Maybe you can see the flame. It does come with these plastic guards here that I'm pretty sure you have to remove. The manual did not say remove them, but I'm pretty sure if they were to stay there, they would completely melt. Anyway, let me show you the bottom part. Oh, and by the way, you screw in the stands from here. So there's 4 screws that you got to put, and then they're from the inside. You got to rotate it. Not very clear in the manual. This is the pilot, the starter cable that I told you about. It connects to this part. It's when you assemble it, it's not connected. It goes, it flaps around, and you got to connect it. So if you do buy this, make sure that you connect that. Lots of birds today. Another assembly that you have to do is screw this entire assembly into here and there. It's pretty simple. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over. Put the stones on. I'm gonna start it up, and I'm gonna show you how pizza comes out of this. Now, I will say that there's one thing that this oven and the other model is missing, which is a cover here, so that the heat doesn't escape in between the cavities. So what I did, I built. I constructed this so I can close it. You can see this part is now closed. It will keep the heat a little better, especially when the pizza cooks, because what I found out is that the bottom gets extremely hot, but the top doesn't. Even though the thermometer says that it's like at 700 degrees Fahrenheit, it's still not, because there's nothing to radiate the heat down. There's only really thin metal that doesn't store or radiate a lot of heat. So this would have been really helpful if the top part had another stone on the upper part, so that the pizza sits between two really energy absorbing materials. Alright, so I'm going to let this run, and I'll go prepare some pizzas, and I'll show you how it's done. Now, one more thing I wanted to show you before I continue with the pizza is how big the actual stones are. So I probably should have done that before, but they are 14 inches in diameter, and the opening here is at about 13 inch, which means that my regular peel does not fit. My peel is a standard 14 inch peel, so 12 incher would fit, and I have another one which we'll use. As a side note, I'd like to mention that it's about 45 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's pretty cold. That would make a difference as far as when the result of the pizza. So if you get a good pizza in this type of temperature, you probably would get a better pizza in a hotter temperature. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes, and the thermometer here says that it's in the pizza cooking zone. Right now it's showing it at about 720 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see if it's actually correct. I found out that it's a little bit on the higher side as opposed to what it really is. So let's see. The stone here right now is 430 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if you can tell. For the top part is 560. That's where the thermometer is, the sensor. And I'm gonna try to get the middle part, though the problem is with reflection. Yeah, the stone is only at about 480 at the max. Yeah. The max temperature on this right now is 580. The max right now that it picked was 589. But you know, for 15 minutes, not bad. We're gonna let this keep going. I want the stones to actually get to 500 degrees. By the way, the entire oven is at about 26 pounds, which is not bad. Nice. This is just a regular margarita pizza, tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. I'm gonna plop it in. Right now this is actually showing above 800. I'm gonna open this. Let's check temperature. The stone is showing 650 degrees Fahrenheit. The top is showing 700. I'm going to plop it in because you really don't want this to stay on the peel for a long time, otherwise it's going to be hard to release. Okay. I'm going to try to do it in real time here. As you can see, it really cooks fast. I'm going to give it a quick rotation. It's already pretty blackened on the bottom, if you can see. And I think that's the problem. I think the heat is not distributed evenly because the top is definitely not cooked yet. Now in wood ovens, that wouldn't be a problem. You would just lift the pizza off the peel and just let it rest on the top to get cooked on the top part more. But in this case, it just doesn't work. I tried. The bottom is nicely charred. I think it's as much charred that I want. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the peel on the bottom so it doesn't cook on the bottom anymore. So yeah, this pizza comes out between, 2 minutes and 3 minutes. On the other hand, frankly, if it's not to go on trips and stuff for the house, the oven is just fine. So here you go. This is the completed pizza. I'm going to mount the camera somewhere else so you can see the actual pizza slice. Alright, be right back. I just realized that I talked for like half an hour and I did not press the record button. I don't know if you saw me cutting this. This is crazy. Anyway, I seasoned this with some Italian seasoning, and I just wanted to show you the actual pizza. So here it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous pizza. Look at the bubbles. Look at the charred bottom. I think it's a little too charred for my taste, but it's really tasty. Let me taste. Oh yeah. So a few final thoughts about this oven. I think it's a good product. I think it should be at about $100 to $120. That's a fair price. Actually, it is a fair price. It should come with the opening cover, because I've seen a similar product that does have the cover built in. I believe even from the same company. I'll post a picture if I can find one. It's you know, like 50-cent piece of aluminum should have been included. They do sell it. It's about 20 bucks. I believe it should be included. Pizzacraft, you should include it. On another note, this is a really good portable oven. So if you go tailgating, you go camping, and you want to make some pizza, perfect, really perfect little product. It's compact, portable, not too heavy, and gives out really decent results. To be honest, I think I can get better results in my home oven. Not better. I would say this is different results, because I can't get this type of charring in my home oven because it only goes to 500 degrees. Because this one goes way higher, I can get a little bit more charring. So in that aspect, if you really like the charring part, this is a great tool for that. That's it. I recommend I recommend this product. I think it's a good product. For the price, it's just the two stones on it are probably 30 bucks if you bought them separately, and then you have the oven and all that stuff. So, you know, it's a good value, I think. Anyway, if you like this video, please thumb up, subscribe, put in your comments if you have any questions. I would love to answer. I'll post in a link to a video of how to make this pizza, because it's really simple. Don't buy dough at home. Super simple. All right, have a great day, have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you in the next video. Till next time, bye. Basil, poor basil, forgot to water it. Okay, let's go plop it in the oven. And oh, also, I wanted to make a quick note that this oven could actually sit on pretty much any surface. This is not too hot on the bottom here. Look how quickly it puffed up. little bubbly. As you can see, the top is not that cooked, especially the middle part. But the bottom, look at the bottom. The bottom is really, really charred. So, let's get it. Just also another note, these surfaces are extremely hot. They will actually melt the plastic off this peel. In fact, you can see a little mark here where that actually did happen. Okay, that's enough. As you can see, dough charred, but not enough heat to get the cheese all bubbly. And the bottom is actually too charred. Perhaps I should lower the temperature, but it's a beautiful pizza. Let me quickly cut this. Crushed red pepper flakes. Whoops. Yeah. Look at this. Nice crust. Yeehaw. This one, it's a little too charred. Tastes really good though. But yeah, a little too charred.